Shalom. And I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachachudash. Double honors to my teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Muslim, and salutations to you, Wakim, that's out there listening. Pushing for this word with truth and sincerity, and you few Akwath as well, that's listening with sincerity. Alright, today, just coming back at you guys through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And we're about to enter, alright, immortality. Okay, and immortality is only going to apply to the nation of Israel. Okay, because first and foremost, that's who salvation is for. Not only salvation, but the kingdom of heaven as well. Okay, it's for the nation of Israel. And we know what benefits come with the kingdom of heaven. One of those benefits is what? Immortality. Okay, living forever. Okay, that's what's coming to the nation of Israel, man. All right, no, none of our nation, once the kingdom of heaven is established, is gonna die, man. Okay, of course, all right, you're gonna have 2/3 that's gonna die over on this side, all right, and some of the elect that's gonna be martyrs, all right, for the Lord. But after that, man, all right, there isn't gonna be any more death, all right, for the nation of Israel, man. Okay, once the kingdom of heaven is established, man. You're not going to have any funerals within Jerusalem, man. Okay? You're not going to hear of, oh, yo, Yaikwab just died, man. Yo, shit, he was on his deathbed, he died. You're not going to hear none of that, man. Okay? For the nation of Israel. I have to emphasize on that, for the nation of Israel, because we know the rest of these other nations, they're not going to have the benefit of living forever, man. Okay? Although, their lifespan might, expand, okay, because it's going to be a righteous kingdom where the food is going to be, what it's actually supposed to be, food, not poison, okay, just the life is going to be better, so, they're going to have a bigger gap of life, right? But as far as immortality, they're not going to get to taste that fruit, man. That's only for the nation of Israel, okay? But like I was saying earlier, you're not going to have any funerals, man. No, Yaikwab died, yo, he died so young. How, yo, you hear all the nation of Israel mourning. Nah, man. No Israelite is going to be 6 foot under in the kingdom, man. Okay? You have a cemetery for this is the cemetery for the Israelites. Nah, man. None of that, man. Okay? Because that scripture say, let's get some scriptures. Okay? All Israel is going to be saved with an everlasting salvation. Right? Let's get that real quick. Okay? This is Isaiah 45. All right, and verse 17, it says, but Israel, okay, Israel pertaining to what? To the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, shall be saved in the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded, world without end, man. Okay? All Israel is going to be saved with an everlasting salvation, man. Okay? Because once again, the 2/3, they're going to come back to the loins of the elect. Okay? They're going to be nutsack Israelites, man. Okay? They're not going to take part of that resurrection. Okay? Alright? They're going to come back to the loins of the elect. Right? But they're still going to have the benefit of living forever. Okay? So that's why it's saying that all Israel is going to be saved with an everlasting salvation. World without end, man. Okay, we're going to be a world without end. Okay, an eon or age without end. You see? Because it tells you in Daniel how that the saints is going to take the kingdom and shall possess it forever and ever, forevermore. Alright, because what? We're going to have the benefit of living forever. Okay? You see, in Ecclesiasticus, it tells you that, let's get that in Ecclesiasticus 37, that how that the days of men may be numbered, right? But Israel, our days are innumerable. This is Ecclesiasticus 37, and verse 25. It says, the days of the life of man may be numbered, but the days of Israel are innumerable. Okay, the days of man may be numbered. Okay, the days of these other nations, it could be numbered. All right, because once again, they're not gonna have the benefit of eating that fruit of immortality, man. Okay, but the days of Israel are innumerable days, man. You cannot count the days that we're gonna get to live, man. You see, on this side, yeah, of course, where we're dying, we're under the curses, right? But once the kingdom of heaven is established and the laws are within our inward parts, all right, we're not gonna die, okay? Cause what it tells you in what's that? First John, is it First John? I think it's First John. How that the sting, Corinthians. I think it's Corinthians. First Corinthians. How that the sting of death is sin. Okay, the reason that why we're dying on this side is because of sin. Okay, it's because of sin that we're dying on this side, man. You see, if we kept the laws to a T, all right, we wouldn't be dying. All right. You see, in the time of Adam, before he transgressed, before he basically listened to Eve and went and ate of that fruit, all right, of wickedness. You see, of knowing good and evil, all right. Prior to that, we were immortals. Okay, prior to Adam going off, man. All right, it's the same thing that's gonna come back. Okay, that same way of life, but better. Okay, now let's get this. This is 1 Corinthians 15 in verse 55. I just want to get to the point, but you could go on your own time and you started from 51, man. Matter of fact, the whole chapter is good. All right, but I want to get to the point here. This is 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 55. It says, "Oh death." You know what? Let's start at 53. Okay, it says, "For this corruptible must put on." Ah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start at 51, man. Okay, but the point, is at the latter part. This is 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 51. It says, "Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed." Yeah, what's the last trumpet? Those missiles, right, hitting ground zero upon Babylon the Great and the other places that the Lord has it, okay, to hit, their destination. Because we know, outside of Babylon being, turning into a crisp, the nation of, not the nation of Israel, the land of Israel has to be cleansed as well. Missiles have to hit the land of Israel, okay, for it to be cleansed. Okay, and there's going to be other parts of the world that's going to be, hit by those missiles too, right? But that's the last trumpet. At the last trumpet, at the twinkling of an eye, right, the trumpet shall sound, well, then the dead shall be raised incorruptible. Yeah, okay, because once Yahushua comes back, who is he going to raise up first? The dead. Okay, it tells you that in 1 Corinthians, I think 4, not Corinthians, 1 Thessalonians 4, all right? How that the Lord is going to come with the shout, with the, of an archangel. Then the dead is going to raise up first, okay? And then what? We shall be changed, okay? After the dead is raised up, then what? The elect's going to be beamed up, man. That's why Yahushua 2,000 years ago, he stated that what? There be some of you standing here, we shall not taste of death. Meaning that what? Some of the elect, they're just gonna get translated, okay, from Babylon or wherever that they're scattered into that ship, man, that father ship, man. Okay? It says, "And we shall be changed," right? Verse 53. "For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality." Yeah, we must shed this flesh. We must shed these chains of darkness. Okay, that's subject unto sin. That's causing us to die. You see, because the strength of sin is what? The law. Right? Salaki, how does it? Is it the strength? The strength of sin is the law. Yeah. The strength of sin is the law. Yeah, I see it here in verse 56. I'm jumping the gun. Salaki, but let's keep going. It says, verse 54. "So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory." Yes, death is going to be swallowed up in victory, man. Okay, what? For the nation of Israel. Okay? It's going to be swallowed up in victory because what? We're going to shed these mortal bodies that's subject to sin. We're going to receive that what? Those incorruptible bodies, okay, that's going to have the laws within them, Okay? That's not then we're not gonna sin anymore because we're gonna keep the laws to a T. Hebrews 8 and 6 on down. All right, verse 55. He says, "O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory?" Yeah, death, where's your sting? Right, grave, where's your victory? That's why I stated earlier before when I started this lesson that way. There's no funerals in the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai for any Israelite. No funerals. You're not gonna hear, oh, yo, this Rebecca passed away, whatever. You're not gonna hear none of the Israelites. Oh, passed away tragically. He died of a heart attack. Yo, he had a stroke. Nah, man, none of that, man. Okay. It says, verse 56, the sting of death is sin. Yeah, the sting of death is sin. Okay? In other words, the strength of death is sin. Okay? The reason why we die, like I stated earlier, is because of sin. It says, and the strength of sin is the law. Yeah. The strength of sin is the law. Because what? If we don't keep the laws, what? Death comes. You see? Death comes when you don't keep the law, man. Okay, because the law is beneficial. The law, when you keep the law, what comes? Life comes. It tells you that in what? Ecclesiasticus 19 and 19. Let's get that real quick. Okay. This is Ecclesiasticus 19. All right, in verse 19. And it reads, the knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life. And they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. Yeah. The knowledge of the commandments was the doctrine of life. So therefore, if you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, all right, it's going to bring forth life. And it says that what? And they that do things that please them shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. Yeah. We're going to receive the fruit of the tree of immortality, man. Okay? When I'm saying we, we're referring to the nation of Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? Because that's who the commandments, all right, was given unto, man. Okay? So only us, we're going to have the privilege, all right, of devouring, all right, the fruit of immortality, man. Okay? So now let's get this. I want to get this, in Ecclesiasticus 1, all right, in verse 2 it says, who can number the sand of the sea and the drops of rain and the days of eternity? Yeah, nobody, man. Can you count the numbers? Can you go and take a handful of sand and count from grain to grain and tell me how much sand is in the palm of your hands? No, man, you can't do that. Okay, showing you how far off, eternity, immortality is, man. We can't even fathom that concept, man. Because here it is, all right, we're in these chains of darkness. We're subject to time. Okay, time is going to be a thing of the past in the kingdom of heaven, man. Right now, being in this flesh, you're doing the right, how you say that, the rat race. Okay, you're always racing time, trying to get this done, get that done, I'm on schedule, I'm on time, I'm busy, gotta do this, gotta do that, you gotta free, you're always running, basically running the rat race, man. Okay? You see, you're racing, trying to, make sure you get everything done within the day. We're not gonna have those worries in the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay? Time is gonna be a thing of the past, man. Time only applies to the here and now, man. You waking up to an alarm. Oh shit, yo, I gotta rush to work. Yo, I'm late. No, none of that's gonna be in the kingdom. That's gonna be a thing of the past, man. I can't wait for that, man. All right, I just hope I'm one of the elect, man. Lord willing, as long as as I keep doing the work until the end, right? But hey, the time is gonna be a thing of the past, man. It's hard to fathom right now, but hey, it's really gonna be a thing of the past, man. All right, it says, and the drops of the rain. Yeah, you can even count the drops of rain, man. Already, you got, go try it when it's raining outside. Go try and dodge the rain. Tell me how it goes. You can't even dodge the rain. How do you expect to count rain, man? When rain falls, man, whatever region it falls upon, hey, that you can't keep up, man. Go and try when it rains out. Sorry, go and try to count every drop that falls on the ground. Tell me how it goes. Give me the number that you got. It's basically showing you that, yo, eternity, yo, it's not fathomable. All right? But, hey, in the kingdom of heaven, hey, it's going to be fathomable. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Now I want to get this. I want to get this in Ecclesiasticus, all right, 18. All right. Let's see here. In verse 9. And it reads, the number of a man's days are at most 100 years. Yeah, at most. All right. The days of men are 100 years, man. Especially now, it went down, man. Now it went down, man. Okay, with this, the men of sin, Esau, Edom, the so-called white men ruling. Okay, which is as death, as Habakkuk 2 tells you. And with him ruling, he has pushed forth his vibration throughout the whole world, his doctrines, his, just death in general, man. So with that, really, that really cut. At most, most people don't even get to see 100, man. Especially right now, people dying, how do you call that? I don't want to say the word, Isa might clip the vid, with these, suddenly, deleted. All right? Hey, you be lucky if you see 100, man. Let's say it like that. Okay? Because there's poison everywhere. The food is poison. Okay? But verse 10, it says, as a drop of water into the sea, and a gravel stone in comparison of the sand, so are 1,000 years to the days of eternity, man. Okay, it's basically showing you that, hey, you can't put those two on the scale. Eternity and 1,000 years, man, hey, that's nothing to it, man. It's like a drop of the sea, man. Okay? Look at the sea. The sea is vast. And then just one drop, yo, if you take one drop from the sea, the sea doesn't change. Okay? You're not going to see, oh shit, the level of sea went down, yo, from that drop that I just took. Nah, man. Okay, showing you that, hey, 1,000 years, man, hey, it's like eternity, man, hey, yo, that's what you really want, man. Okay? And once again, only the nation of Israel is going to get to eat of that fruit, man. You see? And it's going to be beautiful, man, beautiful. All right? 1,000 years on this side, man, 1,000 of your best how do I say this? Days on this side is not going to be comparable to just 1 second, 1 millisecond in the kingdom, man. Okay? Because the kingdom is just going to be peace and quietness and just joyfulness forevermore, man. Just paradise. Because here on this side, we're in hell, man. All right? We're in hell. Okay? You see, one of your best days is really just a day. It's not even a good day, man. Okay? Because, you just, you might have a good day or whatever, and then you still, you realize you're still in captivity. So really, it's not really a good day. It's just a day, man. Okay? It's just a day. All right? Now let's get this as well in the book of Psalms, because, it's, King David stated that, 1,000 years, a day at that courts is better than 1,000 years here, which, ties in with what we just read, right? How that 1,000 years is basically, uncomparable, all right, with eternity, man. You see? So let's get this. This is Psalms 84. In verse 10, it says, for a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my power than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. Yeah, a day, all right, in the spirit world, you could say is better than 1,000. Okay, because in the spirit world, what? You're at rest. Okay, you don't hear the voice of the oppressor. Job speaks about that. I think the 3rd chapter. Okay, that's why King David stated, a day in thy courts is better than 1,000 on this side, man. All right? It's better than 1,000 on this side, man. Just being born on this side, man, it's just captivity, man. All right? That's why it tells you in Ecclesiastes, I think the 1st chapter, how that, it's Ecclesiastes 7, and the first verse, it speaks about how that, the day of one's death is better than one's birth, man. Okay, because on this side, man, it's no bueno. All right? You see? You'd rather be in the spirit world, man. Okay, to be here in... But hey, of course, like Apostle Paul said, right? He had a desire to go, into the spirit world. But hey, to stay here on this side is more needful. Okay, because what? He had to preach the word, man. Okay? But it says that what? I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my power than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. Yeah? A doorkeeper, Salaki. I would rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my power than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. Yeah, man. Just a doorkeeper, man. Alright? Because in the spirit world, man, hey, you're in your right mind. You don't have demons jumping on you 24/7, evil thoughts. Okay, you don't have ailments. You know, your back hurting, your neck hurting, all these worries of the flesh. You don't have that in the spirit world, man. Okay? In the spirit world, you have 24 elders, you know, all they do is just worship Yahweh Shim Yahushai, man. You think they get tired from that, man? No, man, because in the heavens, it's order. It's peace, it's quietness. And that's going to come under earth, man. Okay? That's going to come under earth too. That peace and quietness that's happening within in the heavens and in the fourth dimension in the spirit world. It's gonna come here, man. Okay, that's why Yahushai, when the Lord's prayer, he stated that what, let thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Okay, and the Lord's will is gonna be done on earth as it is in heaven, man. Okay, the kingdom of heaven is gonna be on the planet Earth, man. It's not gonna be a floating city in the sky, man. It's gonna be here in earth. That's what Yahushua was basically saying in the Father prayer, man. That the kingdom's gonna be under earth, man. Okay, we're gonna get to enjoy. We're gonna get to enjoy, basically, the fullness of the earth, man. Okay, which is the possession of Yahushua, and He has given us the opportunity to have a joint rulership with Him. Lord willing, we endure to the end. We're part of that 144, man. So let's read this. This is Matthew 6 and verse. In verse 9 it says, after this manner pray ye, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Yeah. Okay, the Lord's will is going to be done on earth as it is in heaven. Okay, that's why when Moses received, the laws and basically how to, make the temple, the ark, and so on and so forth, or everything that pertains to the tabernacle, where we had to worship. Where do you get those instructions from? From Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which were the things that he saw, basically that the Lord, gave him to see, which were the things pertaining to the spirit world, man. Okay, is there not an altar in the spirit world where the angels present the prayers of the saints? The book of Revelation goes into that, man. Okay, so hey, the things that are in heaven are gonna be basically, be established in the planet Earth, man. Mimic the things that's in heaven. All right. So now I want to get this, and I'm gonna close it off here. All right, with this last precept in Deuteronomy 11. All right, in verse 21, and it reads. Yeah, I'm just gonna get to the point. This is Deuteronomy 11 and verse 21. It says that your days may be multiplied in the days of your children in the land which the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai swore unto your fathers to give them, as the days of heaven upon the earth. All right, in the heavens, in the fourth dimension in the spirit world, you don't die. All right, you're considered as an immortal in the spirit world, because hey, the spirit doesn't die off, man. The spirit is energy, it's fire. Okay, so hey, immortality is coming for the nation of Israel, man. Okay, Israel is going to be saved with an everlasting salvation, man. Okay, we're going to be immortals. Of course, on this side, you can't comprehend it. But hey, once we're there, man, you're going to realize, oh shit, yo, this is what immortality is like, man. Yo, shit. Hey, that's what basically all the kings, wanted, man, to live forever. The book of Ecclesiastes, King Solomon, he summed up everything. He's like, yo, it's, at first, it's like all his vanity and vexation of spirit, where he realizes that what? Man needs immortality to enjoy his substance. Okay? That's the conclusion that he came to, man. All right? And us as a nation, hey, we're going to get to indulge in that fruit of immortality and enjoy, all right, the pleasures of the earth, man. The pleasures of paradise. All right. Hey, so I'm gonna close it off there. All right, by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachachudash. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All right, until next time, I'm gonna say Shalom.